Hello, it's Mark here, doing my second video on the Pro Big Boat and VR sailing on Marineverse Cup. And so here we're on a pretty cool sport boat, and you can teleport from side to side. I steer the wheel with my left hand, and you can adjust the sails with both joysticks. Of course, today is 1313, and here we're sailing in beautiful Sydney Harbor. So upwind, you want to be hitting about 3 knots. So that's sort of the ideal upwind speed. You can pinch a little bit to 2.9 or 3.1, but keep in that 3 knot range is kind of ideal. You want to constantly adjust your sails in order to just have them from flapping, and you bring them in, and that's pretty well the best setting for trim. I'm coming across the line here today to take a look at the course. So it's 1 fleet on the left, 1 on the right. We've got a nice full fleet today, about 8 or 9 boats, which you'll see once we get out there and get started. So what I'm doing here is I'm just sailing along the line, looking at my time. We have about 22 seconds there to the start. I like to start at the pin, the big boat, because it's usually a short leg to number 1. And if you reduce the number of tacks, you definitely go faster, so I like to do a port tack on the starboard. We can do this in ghost mode, but obviously if you're racing, you're going to want to be on starboard tack. So here we have 2, 1, and start right at the spin. The boat accelerates a little quick, that was a little slow. Here you can see Captain J would have T-boned me, but again, we're in practice mode. So here I'm sailing at, again, that 2.9 knots. We've got myself, Mark Colas, in the prior race to my left, and then we have the fleet over on the right side with people from all over the world. You'll notice that the fleet there went through that puff, and so there's no question they're getting some good speed, but they're also sailing further away from the windward mark. So even though I didn't get the puff, I'm actually still quite a bit closer, and you'll see shortly that I can still tack before them. And there I go. And so I laid the line by using the compass on the bottom right, and also this photo by looking at the windward mark. It typically needs to be around 80 degrees from the front of the boat, 85. There's Captain J just sailing in front of me. But see, he did an extra tack, and that's what slowed down Captain J a little bit. But here I tacked a bit early because I'm having to pitch. There's myself coming up, just passing me, so I'm not really stalling a little bit here at 2.5 knots, but still enough to get around this mark. Around quickly, I keep the jib in and the main out. That helps steer the boat downwind faster. If I'm going in my right direction, I let the jetty almost all the way out. That tends to get the boat speed up fastest, and then I will trim it in a little bit in order to get up to speed quickly. So here we have the spinnaker up pretty quick. I'm doing about 5.4. If you did get downwind, you'd do 5.9. But the benefit here was, you see when the spinnaker went down, the boat speed dropped a knot. But I did get to go through that puff, which got me up to 7 knots. And here I am chasing myself and getting passed by Greg to the right and Jay in front. There's really no way to avoid this lull in front of us or this current, so you just want to try and, again, trim your boat to get to maximum speed. We'll slow you down about 1/2 knot, 3/4 of a knot. Notice I'm coming in a bit wide. To round up, it's important to use the jetty first. Try to maintain 3 knots boat speed throughout the current. You'll notice there I'm at 3, and then I went a little higher, and then you bring in the main. And I find that allows you to accelerate the quickest. If you bring in the main too quickly, the boat will heel and stall the boat. So here I am in a nice tight tack with Greg, Jay, and myself to the right. Getting shadowed here a little bit, so I have to pull my head out. The graphics get a little bit jumbled in ghost mode. So I decided to tack, try to get some open space and air. And there we just got knocked. So little bit of a knot, that's okay. We're still on the favorite tack. You'll see number 1 is almost in front of us. So it's always good to try and do the favorite tack first, because then you're going more direct to the mark, as opposed to a long tack going away from the mark. And I do have to tack, so I'm going to go through this puff here for a short tack. And there, we get T-boned again, so ping on port, J's there on starboard. There is a multiplayer version of the game, in which case there is collisions, and that's where you really have to sail by the rules. Here we're just trying to get around the course as fast as possible. So I was able to tack before Greg on the right. I'm still maintaining my 3 knots, and pretty well on target for the mark. Unfortunately, we have some puffs coming up in front. And during those puffs, you can pinch, which means you can head up. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to steer upwind a little bit, ride that puff, and then come back down towards the mark. And that allows me to, fortunately, maintain the boat speed. So behind me, I have Greg, Jay, and myself from the previous race. And you know, it's pretty easy to teleport on the big boat from left to right, but I typically stay down on the left side, like you can see clearly. So here again, I'm going to release the main first. That helps steer the boat down, and let off the Jenny. Do a quick dive, lift the sails right out, and the spinnaker is going to pop up, go through this puff, and now I got a nice little jump on the fleet. You'll notice there's a tickle on the main as well, so you want it just barely fluttering, so you can release it, you get to that spot, and then you're going to bring it in just a touch. And you'll notice boat speed is pretty good at 5.7. Now I'm going to come through these 2 puffs. And again, you want to try to maximize your trim prior to going into the current, and then that way it doesn't hurt you as much. Try to keep the boat pretty straight, so I was able to maintain 4.3. Again, I'm going to start to bring in my jib first, and then bring in the main. And there you can see a good job at keeping the boat at 3 knots, and nice and tight around the mark. And again, I want to tack early towards the finish line, and I want to avoid this cardinal buoy, which is on the right. To give that a fair bit of space, otherwise that'll slow you down like a current. In fact, it'll be hitting the bottom with a deep keel. And that may be something that we can add to the game.